Greetings, humanoids of the internet! My name is Bob, and this is episode 95 of Journey into Space! Journey into Space. Now, Oremy Kerman here, Oremy, he is a hermit. He does not like people. He does not want to hang around people. His dream of life is to emigrate to the outer solar system and live by himself. Strangely enough, the Kerbal Space Agency has made his dream come true. He's going to emigrate to the Jool system and live there, or at least live in space indefinitely. Now, you may ask yourself, what does the Kerbal Space Agency get out of this deal? Well, they want him to scan for kethane, Laythe, Bop, and Pol. Bop and Pol because they're the most logical places to get kethane as far as a refueling base goes in the Jool moon system, and Laythe because they may want to send up a refuelable airplane to Laythe at some point, space plane. So that's their rationale. Now you may be asking yourself, why don't they just send a robotic probe to do these things instead of building this massive rocket and a spacecraft / home for Oremy in the outer solar system? I mean, the price differential has got to be enormous, right? Well, they want to put boots on Pol and Bop, and they don't really want to particularly worry that much about, whether the astronauts come home or, whether they live or die, that sort of thing. And, of course, that's perfect for Oremy because he doesn't want to come back. So let's get started. Sending Oremy to live permanently in the outer solar system. SAS on, throttle to maximum. Actually, throttle to slightly less than maximum. And 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Okay, all systems nominal. The rocket is handling the stresses. Standing by to jettison solid rockets. There's solid rockets in the middle here. Hard to see them. And there's a bit of lag right now. Hopefully that will diminish as we lose parts. Jettisoning solid rockets. Igniting central boosters. Standing by to jettison strap-on boosters. Jettisoning strap-on boosters. Standing by for gravity turn. Commencing gravity turn. So I got plenty of fuel in there. Let's take a look at our map. Now the first part of Oremy's journey is going to depend on how much of the rocket is left by the time we get to orbit. If there's not that much left, I may go to Minimus and refuel it, tank it up on kethane. Or if there's still a significant amount of the center 4 boosters left, I may just go ahead and go on out to Jool. Okay. And fairly slow to turn once the engine stops. Not that bad though. Manageable. Come on, bring it up. Bring it up. Okay. SAS on. Alright, we're looking about T minus 50 to start our circularization burn. Okay, initializing circularization burn. Okay. Those boosters are spent. Go ahead and throttle up. That's pretty cool looking. Screenshot. Alright, let's look at my driving here. Alright. I may wind up going to Minimus first to do a refuel. Spinning a bit. And that'll be good because I'll get kethane in the tanks too. So not only the fuel but also kethane to turn into fuel. So we may wind up doing that. Yeah, we're going to wind up doing that. And so we'll head to Minimus first, refuel, tank up on kethane, and we'll head out to Jool. That's probably be on the next episode. Now, I was thinking about whether I should be landing on Vol 2 and scan and land on Vol. There are two problems with Vol. One is that it actually weighs, and the gravity there is not quite twice as much as on the moon. So that's a problem. Therefore, it doesn't really make much sense as a refueling stop. If it's harder to get to and from than the moon, it really is not sensible as a place to refuel. All this is, of course, depending on whether we find kethane at all on Bop and Pol, which is not. I would imagine there has to be some kethane there, but we'll have to see exactly how much we have in the way of resources there to determine whether we should do something with Vol or not. My inclination is to say no, we shouldn't, because this weighs, the gravity's almost not quite twice as much as the moon. That to me, the gravity in that range sort of rules it out as a spot to refuel, because you use most of your fuel just getting back out. So, all right, extend solar panels. And let's get lined up on Minmus. We're too late to go to Minmus, I think. I mean, on this go round. Let's go ahead and warp around to the other side. But first, Oremy, despite his glum-looking appearance, has something he wants to do. He wants to celebrate being in space, his new home. Actually, head back in there for a second, dude. I got something I gotta do. Yeah, this first things first. F5. Alright, now you can go out. just to play on the safe side. Go ahead there, take a tour of your new home and the booster attached to it. Fine looking spacecraft. I really kind of like it, even though that it's not real glossy. I really like the look of the KSP parts like here, because it looks, and when you're out here, you know, hovering around, makes it look like an old Soviet science fiction, like not all pretty 2001 looking, but sort of grimy and industrial, you know. It's kind of like the look of that. Definitely has that sort of grimy industrial look to it, which I kind of like. In space. In space. In the motherfucking space. Oremy, it's your Oremy, whatever the hell you're called. It's your dream come true. You're going to space, buddy. And you're gonna stay there. You're gonna live there. You never come back. And that's exactly what you want. So it's your lucky day. Oremy. Oremy. Oremy? Oremy. Yeah, we'll call him Oremy. Yep, buddy, it's your lucky day. Alright, let's get us lined up to head on out to Minmus. Refuel. Replenish. All that jazz. Yeah, T minus 30 should be fine. Oh, well, yeah. Might have to jettison some stuff, like my empty fuel tanks. Goodbye! Welcome to deep space! Nyeh, 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 nyeh. Alright, that'll work. Let's turn on our kethane map. Looks like there'd be kethane right there at the end of that area. Because he's a hermit, he doesn't want to land by those other guys. There's also kethane in that's sort of a relatively flat spot, but what we'll do is we'll aim for this spot here, which seems likely to have kethane, although actually none of the actual grid things are filled in. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we're ready to do that. Yeah. Okay, we're passing by our other folks on Minmus here, heading in for a landing. We have a node coming up for another burn in 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes and counting. Program burn coming up at T-minus 11. Okay. T-minus 11. Okay. Program burn completed. Activate detector. Standing by for landing. Oh, Remy's smiling. I'm just gonna call him Remy. Lights on. Resources up. And lights off. A little too bright. A little too bright. We're descending kind of low, but I need to get over the flat spot before I start doing my burn. Okay, I'm gonna start doing my burn now. Okay. RCS on. Look at our map, make sure we are actually on a spot with kethane. Looks that way. Okay, shadow. Shadow. And down. RCS off. Alright, well we will extract some kethane, but let's go ahead and pop Remy out here. Have him plant the flag thing. Even though there's already a flag on Mimus, doesn't matter. We'll have a new flag on Mimus. Whoa, big steps. Oh, big steps. Dunk. All right. Let's see. This part of his job, how he pays for his spacecraft. Hey, he looks pretty happy. Flat flag. Okay. That's the right side. Yep. All right. Well, that's all for this episode. Next episode, we're going to send Remy out to the Jool moon system and screenshot, and have him do shit. Yeah, have him do some shit. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios. Whoa, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Okay.